Aloha and welcome. My name is Deepa. This is Let's Evolve Together, and this is your Leo new moon reading. A little late, only a day late, not too bad. Pretty good. If you're a returning subscriber, you may be noticing my camera is not up in the corner, so you cannot see my face today. I am sorry about that. I decided to remove it just for today because my energy is shifting and I'm transitioning quite a bit. So I feel like it's just best for today, for my own energy, to keep that camera off. But don't fear, it will be back. Um, if you're new here, welcome, and I hope that you find messages here that resonate with you and where you're at on your spiritual evolutionary journey. You will see this pick a pile here to my right in my full moon and new moon readings. I always have a pick a pile that I read at the end. Okay, so you have the whole reading for the collective for this new moon in Leo to decide whether you would like messages from pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Today I chose the cards with the question in mind: what does the viewer not see coming? This moon seems to have a lot of surprise energy that kind of is tied into it because of the position of the sun and Uranus at this time in the sky. And Uranus can bring surprises, sometimes some tower moments, some shocks, but all to readjust and realign our lives with our true purpose. So just to give you a little more detail, pile 1 has a pendulum with a purple stone. Pile 2 has a rose. And pile 3 has a little shell. Okay, so thanks again for being here. And if you resonate with this reading, please hit the like button so more people can also enjoy the messages. Okay, so I like to get right into these readings. So I've got the Akashic records open for this Leo new moon. So just be with your breath for a moment as I tune into the Akashic records and bring through the visuals that the masters, teachers, and loved ones would like to share with us today about this Leo new moon energy. Okay, so right off the bat, they're showing me vacant space. They're telling me vacant space. Okay, what do you mean by this vacant space, Spirit? Hollowed heart. So this to me is clearing, a clearing. The new moon bringing a clearing as well as clarity. And what is this hollowed heart or vacant space? What are we preparing for here? Life, joy, like life with joy, passion, purpose with passion. So this is very much in line with the sun in Leo energies. Leo zodiac is known for being the shining light, very strong creatively, almost like a beautiful innocence and in activation. We are very activated by the sun in Leo as far as our creativity is concerned, and being activated to shine our pure light, our true self. So we're preparing for a life in alignment. And a life in alignment is a life of joy and passion. The pursuit of all good things is what they're saying. So the other thing I was hearing on the way to do this reading just a little bit ago, quite repetitively, was by Monday, depending on when you're listening to this reading, but today is Thursday, so by Monday, you will be an empress or an emperor. You will be a god or a goddess by Monday. And the way I was feeling into this and interpreting this was, it felt like things could feel quite rough right now, unclear maybe physically physically uncomfortable. There could be quite a bit going on right now where you don't feel like yourself. But by Monday, much of this energy will have cleared and you'll be feeling like you again, feeling very comfortable in your body, feeling beautiful, feeling like you've gone through some sort of transition or clearing, as they were saying, the vacant space or the hollowed heart. So your heart may be going through some kind of clearing, your heart chakra. As you know, Leo is often represented as the lion and the symbolism of the brave heart or the purple heart. So it's very natural that at this time we would actually go through a heart clearing to get a heart chakra upgrade. Maybe get recalibrated in some way in the heart center. So as if you feel like you are purging, definitely let yourself rest or listen to your body's natural inclinations, whether that's to support this purifying process by getting some sort of holistic treatment such as reflexology or massage or acupuncture, something to support the body. Notice what your body wants to eat or not eat right now. And if there's anything your body is really kind of telling you loudly to do, like more rest or more care or more this or more that, make sure you listen. Because this purification process can be quite strong, and anything you can do to support your body would be very helpful at this time. I've been taking a lot of soaks, a lot of hot baths, and it's really been helping a lot. So you may also feel the urge to be near water, to clear your aura and your chakras to help support that as well. Salt water in particular. This is a rebirth energy, a renewal. As you know, that's what comes with new moons. But this is a renewal and a rebirth of the way that you know yourself. It's a renewal of you to you. So there could be some surprising things that show up. Maybe you're noticing you're not responding in ways you used to certain similar situations that used to trigger you, or patterning that used to come up. Maybe you're not interested in holding those vibrations anymore, and you're changing your mind about things. I'm getting that you could be surprised by yourself. So maybe for some of you, what's going to surprise you is you. Clarity will come, is what they're saying. Okay, so that's good for now. Let's get into the messages of the cards. Okay, so let's see where we want to start here. I've got several decks to my left. I just want to, oh, right, that's what I wanted to do. I want to start with this Divine Feminine deck. I feel like this is a very sovereign energy with the Leo new moon. Leo is about stepping into your power. It's about your confidence, your self-expression, your creativity, your passions in life. And this deck it speaks to that high vibrational part of ourselves that pokes its head in once in a while to our conscious mind and sort of tries to lead us toward the light. So I want to know what that higher aspect of you is trying to come through and say to you right now during this Leo new moon. What is that higher self or the inner self, the higher aspect, want to say to the viewer? Oh my goodness, I love her. Yeshi Sogyul, Lady of the Lotus Born. She was the consort to Padmasambhava, one of the consorts, and she is known as the embodiment of the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. So she comes through from your higher self with quite a strong message that you are the light you seek. You are the freedom you can taste. You are that vast experience of boundless and limitless love. And whatever you can do to adjust or align yourself with the vibration of that inner knowing that you truly are already what you seek, the more you will fully encompass that energy for yourself and in your life. And then your life, of course, will unfold naturally from there in new ways, profound ways, they're saying. She did a tremendous amount of spiritual practice to free herself of the illusion of human life and what's presented here as a play to evolve spiritually and to grow past her own limitations. There's something here about the body. So the body, again, is coming up, taking care of the body. My body was made for enlightenment. So treating your body as a temple with a tremendous amount of respect, care, and love, attention to detail, and being a little bit more delicate with the way we treat our bodies. Not so rough, and trying not to. It's so easy when we're used to our normal day-to-day activities. We tend to take certain things for granted at different times. So this is a honoring of the body and what it does for us on a daily basis, especially those systems of our bodies that work without our conscious awareness. So, the heart beats without us choosing it to. The breath breathes in the same way. So really honoring and respecting this precious life and every moment we're given, and honoring the body as a vessel for our evolution. It is because we have a human body that we can evolve here on earth. And using our body as a tool for that freedom, to find the inner freedom that we truly already are, using our body as a tool for our evolution. So the body experiences emotions, drastic, differing, polarizing emotions, extreme joy, extreme sadness, extreme anger, and so on. Finding the middle ground is what the Buddhist teachings are mainly about, and she was a Buddhist. I don't know if she would call herself that. She was a yogi, first and foremost, a yogini. But there was the middle path. The middle path is finding that perfect balance point between all extremes, between all polarizing experiences, and not feeling drawn to any one in particular, not choosing one over the other, but staying in a neutral place, observing while experiencing the activities of life, the experiences of life, and the body's reaction to life, observing your body's response, and learning new ways to use our bodies to find freedom, to find that natural freedom that we truly are. We are being, consciousness, and bliss. How do we use our bodies, even if we experience pain or are experiencing pain? How do we use that to evolve? There's quite a bit here. Okay, so we'll put her there. And she will guide and lead our reading today. Quite deep already, okay? So, where do we want to go from here? Let's see what this moon is all about. We're already getting the hint that our truest soul self wants to shine through, aren't we? And our truest soul self wants to be lived on this planet. It doesn't want the back seat anymore. And if you're ready for that, Spirit is asking you to step into your power and come forward. We've got a 10, discernment. Okay, that is wonderful for this energy. 10 is the end or the culmination of a cycle. Good. Here's the realization I feel a lot of us will be having by Monday. Number 3, remember I said you'll be an Empress by Monday? Number 3 is the Empress in the Tarot. And look at that, we've got power. Number 16, which is a 7, full moon, waxing gibbous, full moon, waxing crescent. So waxing is becoming full, and right in the middle is that full moon. So there is a realization coming, a realization of your own power. So you're choosing different, right? We have discernment. So by the power of your choice, you're realizing it's almost like you realize through the power of your own choices that you create your life. You're realizing and you're using your wisdom to make choices. This is different from your past. This is an end of a cycle, remember, the 10. So whereas before might have been an unconscious choosing of what life is offering, now that ends. And because of that beautiful, wise discernment you're now using, choosing with the heart, choosing what's resonant with you, choosing what feels good for you, Venus in retrograde, choosing a life that's right for you, you're stepping into your power, you're stepping into your fullness, and you're having a realization through these, look at this keyhole, realization of all of your power. You're realizing certain things you chose in the past depleted your power or took your power away or gave your power away, and you will no longer be allowing that. 7 is self-assessment, spiritual assessment. How far have I come? What have I learned? Where am I going? Where is this going? Is it still right for me? There's definitely some choices that will be made with this new moon energy for the next couple weeks. You will be getting a lot of clarity on the new direction your life will be taking as a result. I feel like making some different choices has also allowed you to see a future for yourself you never envisioned before, to see a version of yourself you never thought of. And this is all very heart opening for you. This is inspiring your heart. This is the flame in the heart, the sacred heart. And that's why the moon is full, because the full moon represents full power. Everything exposed, full emotion. It's that raw energy. It's a charge of your subtle body, your chakras, your aura, your life force being renewed with this new moon. And I think also realizing like a lot of spiritual truths that you've heard before, but finally realizing them for yourself, which is a big difference than just hearing them. Having the experience of them yourself makes them real for you. So some serious realizations, spiritually speaking, an evolution in your own consciousness, and a whole new level of being as a result. Like you have evolved. And a whole new frequency is here, ready to be harnessed by your choices, your creativity, and your actions. So this is a whole new life for a lot of you. Extremely powerful. How does this show up in the tarot, Spirit? I think, what is the universe? Well, let me see how I want to word this. How is this showing up in the tarot? I like that. We've got a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. This one was flipped. 4 of Cups in reverse. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here, Spirit? Spiritual lesson unfolding, the Hierophant. Why is the Page of Swords in reverse here, Spirit? 2 of Cups upright. Finding our power in relationships. Realizing how we've played it small for so long. And then the Wheel of Fortune, wow, with the Four of Cups in reverse. We actually got this last week, and I think it was the Leo birthday reading. You're changing your... So let's look at it. Let's look at it first like relationships. Okay, and we'll also look at it in another way for those of you who aren't interested in that type of reading. Here's your power in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles. You, in the past, like I said, there was sort of this reactionary choosing. Like you maybe didn't even know why you made the choices that you made. You just had this habit of making choices for certain reasons that you were drawn to, maybe karma, patterns, certain, likes and dislikes. You're getting beyond all that now. And a spiritual lesson is unfolding. You realize that much of your unhappiness was from choices that you've made in the past that weren't your best and highest good. So this is your spiritual lesson unfolding. This is you birth wise and loving discernment from this type of energy. So here's your spiritual journey. Here's your evolution. Here you are evolving. This is not a regret. This is a lesson. This is a path toward consciousness, higher consciousness. This seemingly had to do with your, what interests you, what intrigued you. Maybe it was a hyper focus on relationships. Maybe it was toxic relationships or patterning or codependent relationships. You're renewing the way that you do relationships. You're choosing different. And if you haven't started choosing different, you really are. I heard damn well you're going to be choosing different next time is what I'm hearing. Watch what you're drinking. You're not going to be sipping any more Kool-Aid without asking what's in it. The time of life where you were asleep and unconscious is gone. 10, the end of a cycle, the culmination. This is bringing you into your power. So this realization of how you were operating in relationships births full power, full sovereignty. This turns the wheel of time. This is Saturn. This is karma. As soon as you have the realization, the karma dissolves. This lesson, this pattern, this is a dissolution. Clarity, realization. You're not wondering anymore. Four of Cups in reverse. This is a man or a woman stuck in their habits and their patterns and their addictions. And you're changing all of that through this realization, this higher level of consciousness, this new self-love, you've just had enough. There's just no way you're going back. Okay, so that's, in particular for you, this has got to do with relationship dynamics, particularly toxic or codependent. And you're changing that. This new moon is the new you, okay? A lot of people have been saying this new moon is literally us shifting into the new earth. It is. And if you want to be a part of that, you've got to inhabit this new you. That's the point. They go together in that way. As the earth evolves, we evolve. So unless you're choosing not to, and that would be a different reading. Yeah, so now let's read it in a different way. Let's say this is your relationship to yourself. So you may have taken on certain survival behaviors to protect yourself from who knows what in life, from previous abuse. Certain habits have been taken on. So you were protecting yourself. And you're realizing that it protected you, but it didn't grow you. And so you're wanting to make choices that grow you now, that bring you that power you've been wanting. You're wanting to lift yourself up out of the muck, out of the misery, out of the addiction, out of the pattern. You're breaking generational patterning, generational curses, generational addictions. You're clearing it all. And you're no longer going to dupe yourself into thinking that these habits will make you happy. This is you duping yourself. Drink more, one more drink, so you don't have to feel, so you don't have to be in this pain or in this joy or in this success because you don't deserve it, right? Anything. It could be any sort of negative self-talking, self-sabotage, drugs or alcohol, addiction to relationships, a misunderstanding of sex or love or both. The list is endless. And you're no longer going to take that drink, whatever that drink represents for you, any of the above mentioned or more, because you know it's not the way to happiness. It's the illusion presented through the patterning, and that is what you're not choosing anymore. Because now you've been exposed to the truth of what does actually bring you true inner power, peace, and happiness. And it is no longer these things, and you're shifting the karma. The wheel of time is turning. So this is what the Leo new moon's about. It's about you turning that wheel with your own bare hands. You're not waiting for anyone else to do it. You're not waiting for anyone to come save you. That you truly are changing your life. Okay, super powerful reading, everyone. Let's see what angel's here for you, because there's a lot of guidance in this reading right now, and I feel like everyone's spirit guides are in the room with me, like a crowded room today, but very clear, like they're all speaking as one. So what angels are here guiding the viewer during this time? Very powerful time of stepping into power. Number 20, which is a 2, so there's the choice, the 2. We have the moon showing up here. We've got Pisces energy. What is that symbol? I don't know. Beloved angel of the choir, magic, intuition. So this is Kiriel, by the way. Kiriel, beloved angel of the choir. Magic, intuition, wisdom, soothing sounds, ocean tides, going places feared and untread. I show how to overcome fears through self-confidence and following the wisdom found within your heart. Ocean Jasper, any day now, right? Any day, and dive deep. Yeah, definitely. I mean, she is this reading. She is this reading. Let's see what these little symbols are here. If I can find the box with the little key, because I don't know what that one is. And I'm missing it. It's not in here. The key is missing. Oh, here it is. Got it. Okay. Deep emotions and intuitive, right? That's the Pisces energy, that higher chakra, 12th house energy, connection to spirit, channeling, mediumship, receiving messages, feeling things deeply, the moon energy, sensitivity, intuition, all that. And what is that other one? We'll find it. I bet it's on the other side. It is psyche, depth of soul identity. I mean, yes. That's what this reading is about. Depth of soul identity. It means psyche. It's really powerful. Wow. Right over power. You'll be making some choices, some different choices. And like I said, surprising yourself maybe. Good for you. Birthing you, the true you. So let's see what the Lemurians have to say, as they are deeply connected to the ocean and to, for many of us, our galactic history, our Earth history. What is this about, our Lemurian ancestors? What is going on here? How are we being activated? How are we being activated? Shine your light. I literally said that at the beginning of the reading. This is about shining your light. This is a number 44. Here she's a mermaid, and I did pull out the mermaid deck. And of course, with mer people, you have that Piscean energy. This is Sirius B energy as far as galactic origin and star family are considered. Sirius B, where there was a lot of water and a lot of life in water, and a lot of that type of species, water. Shine your light. So you may feel like a fish out of water here. Be the fish. Show people how to be in their divine feminine, in their intuitive impulses, their feeling self. Lead with the heart. Share the passion. Be vulnerable. Go with the flow. To lead by example is what I'm hearing. Lead by example. And how do you live life in flow? Because a lot of us will be transitioning into the new earth, trying to understand that concept. From wanting to force or will life into manifestation. And as we enter the new earth, we will be asked to do something very different. So that's a big learning curve. So lead by example, shine your light. Okay, and what else? Realm Bridger, 41. So we've got a bunch of 4s, 3 4s right here. Realm Bridger. Realm Bridger. Look at the bottom, they say. Starseed, Elemental, another 4. We've got 4 4s. 45 here. It's a 9. I mean, this energy is all about you. You as the independent sovereign of your own life. What are we bridging here, Spirit? Realm Bridger. Connecting earth. Here's the earth. Here's the vine coming up from the earth. And here's the galactic DNA. See the DNA strands, the double helix? She's bringing these together. So finding connections for people through their galactic ancestry, bridging the gap between our true history and what we have learned is our history. Filling in the blanks for people. Spreading the word of what you've learned, what you know about our true history, our true origins. I'm also seeing Andromeda here quite strongly. Andromedans are the feminine aspect, the feminine galaxy. If the Milky Way is masculine, Andromeda galaxy is feminine, the counterpart of the Milky Way. And this is an Andromeda and the Milky Way coming into union as we enter the new earth. And lifting the earth up, evolving the earth into that realm of imagination. Remember that Pisces energy, the realm of the imagination, to create from thin air, to create totally anew. To imagine a life that we've never lived into actual being. So Andromeda is here to assist us in our creativity in creating that new earth, new ways of doing things on all levels of operation. To open the box of our minds to the unlimited possibilities and potentials of manifestation, instead of your brain inheriting already born ideas, already lived ideas, regenerating what is already known. This is new, new, new. This is coming from a different place in your psyche. Remember, we've got psyche of that symbol there, the psyche, soul depth, knowing your soul depth. You will no longer be regurgitating old ideas. This is, they're telling me, the procreation. When the Milky Way and Andromeda come together, a whole new galaxy is born. The procreation. They procreate together, create something completely new. This is really profound, you guys. Wow. I've definitely been feeling spirit pretty strongly. I've got some ideas coming for you for YouTube. So stay tuned. Please like this video if you're resonating, share, and subscribe. Okay, let's see what our animal spirits are saying. What are they helping us with at this time? Because this is big. This is never done before type of energy. This is never known before aspects of you. Never witnessed. So there's some power in the witnessing of yourself as a new being as well, as a learning being, as a page, as a beginner again. So what animals are coming through? We've got an 11, a deer. This is the divine feminine. It says power again. I'm not kidding. And there's again that full moon. We have a mirrored card here. Full moon, power, power. This one says deer. That's the divine feminine. That's the Empress. I'm telling you, by Monday, things will be very clear and different. Tiger, will. Here's the will. Right use of will, another 7. This is also a 7. And this is taming the beast. So if you've ever seen a picture of Shiva, the Hindu deity Shiva, he's often shown dancing with a tiger skin around his waist or sitting on a tiger skin. And the tiger represents his uncontrollable passions or urges or desires. And it is shown that he has tamed those because he's now wearing the tiger skin. So use your will to not allow these very strong attachments and desires to continue choosing for you. Pull that poison out and ride it into your evolution, your next manifestation, your highest potential, your next level of evolution. Leap into that, but use that poison as the catapult to get you there. Use it for your growth. Remember, the integration of what is beautiful and pure and innocent about you with what we can define as humans. Sometimes we may define it as ugly, negative, dark, shadow, painful. Use the integration of both sides of you to find your freedom. Go to the neutral place between the two. You're not choosing one over the other, but there's a pearl of wisdom born where they meet in the middle. Uncover the pearl for yourself and unleash its power using your will, and allow it to catapult you into your highest timeline, your highest vision. What you thought wasn't possible at this time definitely is. Beyond our wildest dreams, I'm hearing. Remember, use your imagination, not regurgitated, known, learned information somebody else gave you. Don't be afraid of using tools unknown to you yet. That's the beginner's mind, the page in the tarot. There is something so beautiful about not knowing. Locked inside not knowing is limitless potential, because when you don't know, you do not have walls around you to direct your creations and your manifestations. Anything's a go. Anything can happen. That's why sometimes you'll find employers hiring people for a certain job who have no experience in that job. They would much rather teach the page, the one who doesn't know, because they're a blank canvas. They have maximum potential at that point. They haven't built up certain ideas about certain things. They haven't put up walls. They don't have certain attachments like, no, I'm not good at that part of this job. I'm really good at this part of the job. Nothing. They don't have preconceived ideas of their success rate within the job being asked of them, or how they failed at it before, or any of that. It's pure. They're pure. You are pure. You are that pearl. Remember, this is the higher self shining through, breaking apart any crust, any blocks, any scrims, veils, dust, fog, confusion, attachments, breaking through. The light is breaking through, and you will ride that straight through this keyhole into your future, into your dreams. The dreams, Piscean energy is about dreams. Living your dreams. Okay. Okay. What do we need right now, Spirit? What do we need right now? Power. We literally got power 3 times. In particular, this is Uranus conjunct the Sun, which was yesterday, I believe. Absolute power from above coming down to assist us at this time. And it may not look how you think it's going to look. So what else? 3 times we got power. What else are we needing at this time? A voyage, a trip, a journey. Again with the water and the whales and mama and her baby. There's that full moon again. So the whale consciousness is 5th density. And it's group consciousness. They don't have an ego. They operate together as one. For one thing, I'm hearing the whales are moving on. The whales are moving on. And it's a group choice. They're evolving. As the earth is evolving, they are also evolving. They've done their job. I'm getting this very clearly. The whales are moving on. And as some of you know, this has been coming up in the news with all the beached whales. So for us, what does this mean? Voyage, power. Let's pull another card. Something unknown. Something unknown. You may be taking a trip you didn't expect. For some of you, that won't be for everyone. Someone may be in need of your help. As you know, this whale is assisting this whale. It is the mother. So you may be going away to help your child, maybe, or someone's child, assisting someone younger than you perhaps, or someone who doesn't know, like if you're professional at your job, let's say, and you have maybe you're going to train someone in a certain job, for instance. New beginnings. So I'm getting, for some of you, you may be moving but not realizing it. You may be going on a trip to help someone, but you may not know about it yet. Maybe you do know about it. Maybe you do. Wisdom. Again, wisdom has come up multiple times, and again with the mermaid. So swimming in the unknown is a highlight here. Being in the flow, that divine feminine energy, and really living in the flow, like the mermaids and fish, breathing water, right? Taking it in and filtering it through the gills for life, for food, for sustenance, everything. So learning how to flow, and this is life. If you don't learn how to drop into the divine feminine, trust the intuition, follow the wisdom your body's guiding you with, you will not live into this new earth. I mean, this is the voyage as well into the new earth through the divine feminine energy. As we got the deer here, divine feminine. Wow. All right, so let's get some details, Spirit. Numerology, please. What is showing up for this Leo new moon? Love, a 6. Some of you, this is definitely about love, even. New choices in love. And love for self. Self-love is a big one with Leo. And for perseverance, yep, keep going. Stability, security, perseverance, all those earth energies. And of course we have water here with love. We've got the cups. So we've got pentacles, we've got cups. What else? And this is Venus in retrograde, and 91, surrender. Wow. Letting go in love. Doing it for love, or doing it for the love of all. It's like doing it for love itself as an energy, as a universal consciousness, not just for the person you love. I hope that makes sense. So persevering in the pursuit of living the highest vibration of love in your life. And the way to get on that train is to deeply let go into that divine feminine guidance, into that intuition, that unknown, that mystery, that flow, that moon energy. And allow yourself to be that beginner. Allow yourself to be new, rebirthed. Allow yourself to be unknown to yourself. Surrender into the mystery of it all, and even the fear of it all. Remember, not pushing away seemingly opposite sensations of, I want this new beginning, but I'm so afraid. Like, think of what is the middle path here, and how can you use that? How can you use your will to catapult you to your next level? Right into the new beginnings. The tiger flies. Okay, so really profound, everybody. Thank you for being here. Let's do some guidance cards before we do the pick-a piles. What do we need to surrender at this time? What do we need to surrender at this time? Wow, that was a lot. Can we have one? Wow, surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks. Yes. Or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Surrender to success. Can you believe that you will be successful even without that plan you used to have to ensure your success? I don't know why I chose that deck. I didn't want to. You want me to? Okay. I'll use it because it came bounding out without my approval. And that seems to be how this reading is going, considering we are trusting in the unknown. All right. What is our message from Spirit? Spirit, what would you like to tell us before we do our pick-a piles. Serenity, and that's what I had at the bottom. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. Spirit is giving you an open door into peace, love, fulfillment, joy, and happiness. And we will have to do inventory with this soon-to-be Mercury retrograde on what it is that we're holding on to, those self-beliefs that are not allowing us that peace, joy, serenity, happiness, fulfillment. And surrender to the idea that we can be more than we thought, or more than someone told us, or more than we learned, and open up to the limitless possibility of being more than a human, because you are. Right? We're merging the two worlds, realm bridger, bringing the divine down to earth, bringing the earth up to the divine, bringing the higher self to the human body, bringing the human to the higher self. This is Virgo energy right here, the realm bridger. Living the divine on earth in the human body, living your highest soul self. Wow, this is perfect for this reading. Thank you, Spirit, for that deck. Okay, what does Moonology say? And then we'll do the pick-a-piles. Thank you so much for being here during this reading. This reading was we knocked it out of the park with this one. I absolutely, probably going down as one of my favorite readings of all time. Bring love into the situation. And remember, we have love. So how can we find our way? By choosing love and not fear. By choosing love. How do we find new solutions, creative solutions to past, repetitive, seemingly same problems? And what else? Love is creativity. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. That was the realm bridger. That's Piscean energy as well. Full moon in Pisces and Virgo. And these all came out. This one says your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. That's the last one I'll take. And now here we have Saturn coming in. Taurus energy. Jupiter in Taurus. So the other energy that's present with this new moon is getting really simple and prioritizing. And it's because such strong Virgo and Taurus energies are present as well. We've got a lot of earth energies on the table. And with surrender, Sagittarius energy. It's a way to ground your dreams, this card. The dreams are here. The door is open. Don't F it up by thinking you don't need to participate. That's what I get from this energy. I'm not saying you're doing that, but that's the message that's coming through. There's certain things you'll have to do here in this earthly realm to make this a success. So follow the rules and allow your creativity to blossom. Simultaneous, parallel. Remember, it's the union of the Milky Way and the Andromeda Galaxy that brings the new birth. It's the union of the divine feminine and divine masculine inside that brings the new you, the new integrated consciousness, which is a whole new level of consciousness for you, for us. A whole new level of enlightenment, wisdom, and a whole new density. So fourth density, really shifting into fourth density for yourself from third. You have to allow that to birth out of you. And to do that, there has to be a surrender into your creative process and a trust in it. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to shift these. Please, if you have any questions or comments, comment below. I'd love to hear how this energy is showing up for you. That's where we get to talk and have fun and discuss on how these are showing up in real time. I'm definitely feeling this energy for sure. Okay, once again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pile 1, you had the pendulum. This is what you don't see coming. Truth be told, number 14, which is a 5. I think somebody is about to tell you something. You're either about to expose a truth about yourself to yourself, or somebody is about to get really real with you and tell you something they've been holding on to for a long time. Get clear, get honest, take the mask off. So there's a lot of hearts here. This could have to do for sure with a intimate partner. This window is opening. Change is the number 5. You may not see a truth that's coming. I've already experienced this over the last couple days. The sun in reverse, something you don't see coming. This will pull you off your center a little bit. The sun is the sun. That no matter which way you face this card, it's shining the same. You can't do much with a reverse sun in the tarot, but I think you'll just be knocked off your center a little. And look at the wobble here with the way this is showing it's shifted. So yeah, I think it's just going to knock you off your center. You're going to have to regroup once you hear this truth. Realign. Get centered. Make sure the way you respond is the way you want to respond. Not out of old patterning or habits, an old version of yourself, but out of this new version of yourself, being a very creative, in the moment, present person. How do I want to respond right now with all these other factors that I'm including in on this scenario and what was just told to me? Every moment is so beautifully unique. Every moment literally is a snowflake. No two moments are alike. We're different in every moment. People are different in their lives in every moment. And therefore, any situation come of it will also be very unique and very different. So the response should be just as creative, just as in the moment, just as present. The guidance is, Angel of Manifestation, your efforts, determination, and perseverance. Perseverance. That was that green one we had. Have paid off. So here are your cards, pile 1. Very powerful. A truth is coming to you. You will realize your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. Let me know if this is you and this has come to light. I would love to hear about it. We'd love to hear about it. Okay? So let's put the Wisdom Oracle on top. All right, pile 2, you ended up with a couple extra cards. Spirit gave me a couple extra cards for you, okay? Pile 2, there's a little more here to unpack. Co-create, a 4 again. So I definitely think you probably resonate. Oh, and that's a 4. Resonated with this reading quite a bit, pile 2. There's a lot of 4s in this reading. Co-create. This could be about community, collaboration, relationships, your co-creative energy with the universe. We've got an Ace of Swords in reverse and an 8 of Cups in reverse. This is what you don't see coming. Something you walked away from. This is Mercury retrograde energy, it feels like to me. Something you walked away from needs more clarity. You need more clarity inside about something before you walk away. That's kind of what I'm getting. You need more clarity inside about something before you walk away. Remember, you're co-creating this with somebody, whether this is a relationship or some sort of work dynamic or life dynamic. Something's co-created here between 2 or more people. And before you walk away and decide this isn't for you, you need some answers and clarity. That may not come till after this Mercury retrograde. You may not feel clear until after the solar eclipse in October. Or the solar eclipse will change things for this situation. Definitely, you may want to wait until the end of December to make any big decisions. I'm sorry, end of September. But December just came through, so keep that in mind. That's interesting. But yeah, I think you need more clarity before you walk away. There's something being co-created here, and you need more information from the other person, from the contract, or whatever it is. So no big decisions quite yet. Reflection. This is a reflective time. We're in Mercury's shadow before it goes retrograde, and then it's retrograde for like 3 weeks. So that brings us to almost the end of September, and then we've got a solar eclipse and then a lunar eclipse. So we're not through the weeds quite yet. And the best thing to do is, if you don't know, don't act like you do, and don't make any decisions like you do. Just wait it out. You also have 2 angel cards. Goddess of Beauty, you are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. So this has been hard on you. I'm getting a lot of heart energy. There's a lot of green in this card. Heart chakra lit up here. This has been a really big change for you. So yeah, then if you're not ready to walk away, don't. And then the last one is God of Spiritual Healing. An aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing. So this Mercury retrograde could really serve you. This could be a profound healing time as you go inside and reflect and lick your wounds and nurture yourself and love yourself. So this Leo new moon for you is really about self-love. And possibly about deep relationships or people you are in intimate connection with or strong bonds with. So definitely healing happening for you right now. So it's not time to make a lot of big choices. It's time to reflect and love yourself and nurture your body and do self-care. Okay, so let's see. What did we put on top? Okay. I think I'll put this on top for you. God of Spiritual Healing. This time for you is really going to be about you and your quiet time. I mean, with all this water energy and all this Piscean energy, what a beautiful time to go through a healing process right in time for Mercury retrograde. This is the astrology is supporting you to go through this healing process. So go for it. And you'll come out on the other side feeling much more clear, much more whole and integrated. Ask the questions you need to ask, whether that's to spirit, your higher self, your spirit guides, your partner, whoever this may be about, if possible, if that's possible. I don't know if you're in communication, but okay, so now we're up to pile 3. This was the shell. Okay, starting with so orphaned, number 5 again. This was also a 5, truth be told. So some sort of clarity. I feel like this is someone locked in the patterns of feelings of abandonment or rejection or betrayal or just feeling alone. Some truth is coming through for you. Like maybe this is a story that you have adopted for yourself over time. Maybe you're adopted. But there's some sort of truth. Maybe you're finding out you're adopted. True, that could be your truth coming through. If that's the case, I think this is something you've known. Well, no, that could be a surprise as well. Another 5, and this is 5 of Cups in reverse. What you don't see coming. And then Angel of Psychic Ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. So there's a focus on loss and what was. And for you, I'm also feeling this strong energy of needing to go within. And this is more of a pile about your self-beliefs and any strong patterns of self-sabotaging thoughts, beliefs, something you've learned about yourself that simply isn't true. And your angels and guides are standing really close to you because you're about to shed a ton of stories you've told yourself about yourself or that people have told you about you. And I feel like you're going to walk away, like all this heavy lead energy is going to drop off you. And you're going to walk into your freedom because you're going to start to see clearly the truth of what and who you actually are through a spiritual lens. You're seeing who you are as a spiritual being beyond anything you've known as a human. And it's going to bring you the clarity. So maybe you're realizing that you've felt orphaned this whole time, but you've had a massive amount of spiritual helpers in other dimensions. Your spiritual family your galactic family guiding you and helping you this entire time. You just didn't know they were there because there was always such a focus on what you didn't have. But now you're opening up into those more subtle dimensions, maybe even as a medium or a psychic, to your abilities, and you're realizing there's a whole world available to you didn't realize, and that there are guides constantly around you helping you, and your star family perhaps, and you're going to find your soul tribe. So this is what is unknown to you, what you might not see coming, is a whole new way of seeing things with this card, a whole new way of perceiving reality, and a whole new way of understanding yourself and the way you used to talk to yourself, and how unloved that felt, how unlovable that was, how you didn't know how to love yourself, or you didn't know how to support yourself. So clarity about who you truly are is coming through, and that's what you don't see coming. Beautiful readings, everyone. Wow. So let's finish with a reading for everybody from a final guidance card. And let me see which deck I want to use. Messages of Life. Remember, that was really coming through, by Mario Duguay. Messages of Life. This is Leo new moon energy for sure. Life coming through. That's what it was. It was new life birthing forth. Okay, what is the final card for those who patiently and courageously listen to the Leo new moon reading today? What is their final message, Spirit, as they go forward with the guidance, with perseverance, love, and surrender into their next best steps? The inner sense. That's perfect. Today, as I quiet the noise of my mind, I become aware of the voice of my heart. I listen closely to my inner voice. I trust myself and develop confidence in my intuition. My inner truth is divine truth. I allow it to influence and guide me every day. Oh my gosh, this is literally perfect. You can feel the angels here in the room because every card has been so completely resonant with the others and confirmed by each other, and the energy is just palpable today. So thank you, everyone who brought your love and energy into this room at this time. I can feel you. I can feel your guides. And it was truly an honor for me to read for you today. So much love to all of you. And until the next time, until we meet again, I'll see you soon. Namaste, everyone.